Namaste. Namaste. Namaste night. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, funny thing happened to me when I was going to jump on after I relaxed and watched Yellowstone. Well, my Nancy Grace came on, and I've been waiting to watch Nancy Grace on TV, but I thought I didn't have the channel. So I am so sorry. It's very late, but that's okay. It's 10:10, guys. It's 10:10. Okay? One question, $10.10. Two questions, $20.20. Three questions, $30.30. Okay, anyhow, this is the first launch of 10:10. So I have my incense burning. I even moved around my pictures. I was meditating a lot. Here's my candle. Can you see the angels? You might be able to see the orbs and the angels. They like to come around the selenite. Okay, I don't know if you could see the smoke, but I got the smoke going. Hold on a second. Okay. So guys, is that better? Yeah, that's better. But then there's no room for me to do my cards. That's okay. Let me tap in. Like I said before, yeah, it's really too late for me to have all this makeup on, but I will take it off when I am done with 10:10. Okay, so this is the launch of 10:10, and you're probably sick of me saying that, but I want to invite all my angels and spirit guides of myself, spirit guides of anybody I read for, to come in. And they told me, because I was beaten up on myself because I was late, and Devin came out like 4 times and said, "Why didn't you call me to help you? I would help you." And I said, no, we talked about it. I'm okay. It's just that I'm a horrible procrastinator. Okay. I can't stand myself, but the angel said, don't worry. Even if you did this on Sunday, as long as you did it this weekend, it's fine. Because like I hold a thing over my own head, and then I get obsessed with it, and then I kind of over meditate. So I got my stress pad on, right? I just put it on, even though it's the end of the day or whatever time it is. It's really late, guys, but it doesn't matter, right? Because the angel said to me, you'll deliver the messages, everything will be fine. Just get to it after you want to get to it. And so that's what I did. I chilled out. I pet my dog. My dog fell asleep into a deep sleep. And I watched a little bit of Yellowstone, and I watched Nancy Grace. And then I was all revved up with all the things that she was talking about. So it was scary. Anyhow, I'm having salsa. So let's get started. I'm first going to start with DC. Okay, and DC is from Maryland. Hi, shout out DC. And her one question was, who are her spirit guides that are around her the most? Okay, let me get my glasses. And I invite my spirit guides and her spirit guides and angels to definitely come around me. All right, so since she's talking about spirit guides, I have special angel cards, and let me just shuffle them. That's very, very interesting. That's very interesting. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out the cards, and they're telling me put down the cards for a second. So let me just tap in. I did feel a male. I actually feel two males, especially two males too. Okay, so one of them is a younger male, which I believe is your grandson. He's always around you. Owen, I believe. Owen. He comes to you anytime. He comes to you when you're happy, when you're laughing. He comes to you when you're sad, when you're crying. He comes to you when you're worried about your family, when you're worried about your daughter, when you're worried about your other grandson. He comes to you. He shows me. He's calling you something else, not Grandma. Nana, maybe? I don't want Nana to be sad. I'm okay over here. Everything's okay over here. But he's around you all the time. He especially likes it when you're playing with the dog or out with animals. And then also, and Papa, he's showing me that I still go around my brother. I'm still in my brother's room. I don't know if his brother has talked about him, being around him a lot. But also coming to the fence is another male. I think I think he was your ex-boyfriend or your fiance. But he's just telling me that he just is around you because he's saying, I'm just going to say it because I would never lie what Spirit is saying. He's saying that you are the love of his life, or you were the love of his life and still are the love of his life. And basically he just says that he is there. He goes, Katrina, I know she's married. But, cause I'm saying in my head, does she know you? Are you an ancestor? And he's like, she knows me. So I think he's identifying as a fiance. But basically his message is, he goes, I just go around her because I love her. And when you die, love doesn't die. Love never dies. And that's basically his message. Thank you for that. That's beautiful. Love always exists. Like you might have pain and trauma and stress in your life, but the thing that stays the same is the love or friendship that you had with somebody, whether it's a family member or a friend or fiance. He's going, Katrina, fiance over here? Okay. So he's identifying as a fiance. But he's like, I know she's married. Katrina, I know she's married. I want her to be happy. But he goes, I am just here. And often, so I don't, let me just see. I don't know if he has some kind of shame attached to his death, whether he maybe exited the world, took his life. That's what he is showing me, kind of like being remorseful for that, but saying that his love for you did not end. And he also says, I hope she forgives me. Katrina, I hope she forgave me. And knowing you, because DC is my friend too. He's like, hey, calm down, Katrina. DC could be everybody's friend. Anyway, knowing DC as I know DC, I know that she did forgive you and has forgiven you. He just goes, let her know that I'm here. Just let her know that I could hear her. I can hear her thoughts, and I want her to be happy. And that love is still there. Is something about a ring. He's showing me a ring. Did he give you the ring? Yeah, if you were fiancés. Or he was going to give you the ring? Okay, so he just told me, thank you for that. That's really interesting. He just told me that he goes, Katrina, there's love, that you have love for your family, love for your friends, love for your relationships, your significant other. He goes, as you like to say, significant other. He goes, but then there's also love for yourself. And he goes, I had a downward spin of, he showed me like depression. And he goes, I probably could have got back up again, but I wasn't thinking right. So he's apologized for that, but he says that when he made his transition, God taught him, that depression is a disease. Depression is equivalent to, alcoholism, drug addiction, it's a disease. And he just didn't see the upswing, and he doesn't want you to feel bad. He wants you to feel like, live your life. He's like, live your life. I'm right there with you, watching you. I want you to be happy. I want you to be creative. I want you to do the things that you want to do. And it's never over until you're called home from God. That's what he's saying. I just watch her. And I asked him if he knows about Owen, and he says, I know that little guy. I know that little guy. Oh, I'm sorry, they just showed me them walking. Like throwing rocks into this little lake. They showed me like a log cabin that's near a lake, if that makes any sense. Now I'm just going to look at the cards. That's funny that this card came up. Okay, yeah, so I feel like, there's many more, to answer your question, to go back to your question, there's many more angels around you, angels around all of us, but specifically you asked who's around you the most. Around you the most was a male energy, two male energies, one young, like a little boy, which I know that's your grandson, because he's calling you different names. Okay, so he's showing me, and then the older energy was the one that says he's your fiance or was your fiance. And the other angels that are around you are your ancestors and your guides. There's other guides, but there's like too many, because you're very tapped into it. You're very tapped into the angels. So the more you're tapped in and believe in the angels, the more come around you. And as a matter of fact, I just realized DC was the one who gave me this selenite candle holder. Isn't that beautiful? You see the angels now? It's like a white light coming straight out of the candle. Am I imagining that? I don't think so. Okay, so I know I go off on tangents. Okay. And for some reason I hear Catherine. I don't know if there's a Catherine that was in your family, but she's around too. Really beautiful strawberry strawberry blonde hair, or like all burnish. When she was little, she was strawberry blonde. Then as she got older, it was more auburnish. Okay. Hazel eyes. Okay, so have you laughed today? Find your joy and lift your soul. Have you laughed today? Find your joy and lift your soul. Yes, angels definitely want you to laugh more, smile more. So, like, if it's raining out and you can't get out, watch something on TV that's funny, like a sitcom. Okay? Sometimes we have to train our body to watch something that's funny instead of the murder mysteries like I'm watching. Even though I love you, Nancy Grace. Okay? And anything you do, Nancy Grace. We're helping to bring a little luck your way, and you deserve it. Oh, that's beautiful. We're helping to bring a little luck your way, and you deserve it. And this is the protective bear. The bear is a symbol of, like, the angels watching over you, almost like giving you like a hug, protecting you from outside forces. And no, what does the bear do? He and she hibernate. They hibernate after they know they have enough of everything prepared. So it's like they're showing me, like, and they're telling me, tell her the spring is coming. Know that the spring is coming. Okay? For some reason, they say that's important to you. Because our moods run by the weather a lot of times. Okay? So we understand that sometimes you may feel alone, but we are always here. Look at this. Look at this. You might feel alone, but know that your angels and your guides are always there, 24/7, 365. Again, this is a double message. This is a validation. What I said earlier was the fiance saying, be creative, be happy, laugh, have fun, have more fun, and create. Create something that you wanted to create. Maybe you used to do it, now bring it back. Or bring something back that's creative that you like to do. And you'll see how that changes your mood. Now this is the validation. Oh, by the way, I didn't even tell you what cards these were. These are messages from heaven. Communication cards. I'm sorry, I took them out of the box and I didn't tell you what they were. Okay, it says, be creative. Look for ways to build, grow, and manifest. Look for ways to build, grow, and manifest. So, be creative is telling me that was 2 times. Okay, 1 second. Where is it? Now I'm just going to, sorry I always have to put down this mic. I don't know if you can hear me if I put it on my thing. Let me see. Can you hear me? I don't know. I'm just going to shuffle the letter cards to see what letters, DC, what letters are the names of her guides in heaven. The letters of the names of her guides and angels in heaven that watch over her mostly. What are the letters of the names of her guides in heaven that watch over her mostly? Thank you. Where's my bag? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. I got a D. Is that a D? Yeah. A D. Okay. So their name might start with a D, but your name starts with a D too. They just said pick 3. And I got a H. Okay. And I also got an N. So that might be somebody's first name, somebody's middle name, or somebody's last name. And then I'm just going to shake up the letters. These are a new thing that I've been doing. Letters, because you asked that question. So hold on a second. Ooh. Okay. I got an M and I got an E. All right. So just write down those letters. It might not mean anything right now, but as you think about it, it might make sense. And also, these could be the archangels like Haniel, 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 I think. For some reason, that's coming up. Anyhow. Okay, let me just do one more. Cards. The angels want to tell you. Oh, okay. Now I'm just going to shuffle for a second for a closing thought. What do the angels want to tell DC? And these are my angel cards too. Oh, look who came up. Angel Ivory. Okay, what does it say? It says spread your wings. Archangel Ariel. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. That's beautiful. So you are ready to soar. You are ready to go. And then we have teaching and learning. Archangel Zadkiel. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others. Yeah, so they want you to do something with your creative energy, with your creative gifts and talents from God. They want you to teach something that you know. Look at that. Angel Zadkiel. Archangel Zadkiel. Okay. And I'm just going to do the closing. These are also my heaven cards. And let me just think of your question one last time and see if there's a message from your angels and your guides in heaven. Oh my gosh. Okay. Remember what I was saying about the fiance, the older man in heaven? Not older man, the the man that watches over you, that was represented as, he said fiance. He said, I am sorry. Please forgive me. I am sorry. Please forgive me. And they just said one more. One more. Oh, this is beautiful. We are soulmates. We are soulmates. So, who is that? The two people that came to me, so the young child, which is your grandson, and the fiance, both of them are your soulmates and your spirit guides. So talk to them. They love you. Namaste. Okay, now I'm going to jump right into Melly or Ellie from Ireland. Let me just get my book, guys, because I have some notes. Okay, so Melly from Ireland, you were asking about your job, I believe, and you are a Scorpio. Okay, so you said, should I leave my job? Okay, so this is what I meditated on, and let me just shuffle as I say your name in my head for 1 second. Okay, so this is a 1 year for you, actually a 10, which means starting over, starting something new. Like 2022 was a 9 year for you, and now it's a 1 year, so you should start something new. But just be careful. You know, the Virgo in me says, just be careful that you have, you know, like your 401k or enough money to survive for 6 months, just in case you don't get something else. Always have a job lined up. If you want to leave one job, you should have something lined up. Get some resumes out. Okay, that's the Virgo in me. Now that that's done, I got the Page of Swords, which is a young woman, 25 years. Spying or deception, reflecting back over your shoulder. Okay, so tell me, Spirit, what does this mean? And the spirit guides of Melly. Yeah, so I was getting like a weird feeling like you not being appreciated at the current job, and somebody kind of jamming you up, and it could be this younger person. I'm not saying you're old, you're young too, but this person is younger than you. They're from like 20 to 25 at tops. Anyhow, like kind of, I feel like somebody's taking credit for your work, or they're like the new thing in town. You know, everybody's like making a big deal about them. Meanwhile, you're the one who has worked hard. But I was sort of getting like, and by having the Queen of Wands next, the Queen of Wands is like very entrepreneurial type of energy. A woman over 25 years with green eyes, blonde to red hair, positive energy, fiery, outspoken. So this could describe either you or somebody that you could trust in your situation. Okay. Yeah, don't worry, I'm going to shuffle again too. I'm trying to hear something. Spirit guides are saying she needs to check things out, be more organized, check things out before you jump. But I think you've been thinking about this for a long time. So you might have some things worked out already. Okay, so try to put yourself in something that is has better equity, a better position. If you need to talk to your boss to give it one more try, like if that your boss is this woman that I'm describing, or if that's you, go to somebody that you could really say, I deserve that promotion. If there was a promotion that you went for but you didn't get it, or a different position in your current job, if they're not going to work with you, then start looking towards something else that you want to do. But have the resumes, make the phone calls, apply. Okay? If you do this last ditch effort, because I feel like 2 times before you tried to move up in the job or get